Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Investor Financing Podcast. And on this episode, we're going to do another session of Q&As. We've gotten some good questions in, and Bill's here to help out. So let's get started with our first question.
All right, this one comes from Kumar. He says, I am a brand new investor who has about $300,000 in savings. My wife wants to buy a one-family home for ourselves, but I want to have at least one investment property before I buy one family home. What advice may you share? Thanks.
Thanks, Kumar. Great question. So, got 300 grand. Congratulations, because most people don't have 300 grand saved up. So you're doing something right by saving some money. Warren Buffett would probably tell you to keep renting and buy an investment property. So I would say that I would agree with Warren Buffett on this, because you have the capital to put down. I don't know what you're doing with the 300 grand, but if it's sitting in a low interest bearing account, maybe putting 20% down or 25% down on an investment property would make sense. I would also maybe consider looking at doing maybe a house hack where you buy a duplex or triplex and live in one of the properties, because you can get FHA financing that way. You're only putting 3.5% down plus closing costs. And you could basically get the other two units to pay your mortgage and probably get some cash flow. So then I think either way, if you did it that way and you could show that the rental income from the two other units, then your DTI would probably be okay, assuming that you have enough. If you've been already pre-approved, that means you have enough buying power to buy X amount of house. So if you can document that you're renting out the other two units, and they probably want to see it seasoned for 6 to 12 months, I'm assuming with a conventional loan. So you could do either a house hack or just go and straight buy a investment property. I would say this is going to factor in, are you W-2 employee? Do you have your own business? But I would either do a house hack. If I'm not doing a house hack where I'm buying a duplex, triplex, or fourplex, I would buy the investment property first, get a tenant in there. And remember, on conventional underwriting, on that, when you go to buy the primary, they're going to only use 75% of gross rents on that investment property. So that might hit you on your DTI, just to be aware of that. So make sure you know those numbers, because when you go out to buy your primary residence, if you're not able to qualify from a DTI standpoint, your wife might get really mad at you. So I would look at those options first, but feel free to book a call below. I would be happy to discuss. I don't do residential owner-occupied properties. I strictly deal with investors, but I will take the time to consult with you and give you some feedback on what may make the most sense. But first of all, congratulations on saving up 300 grand. And I would probably go, if it was me, I would go investment. What I would be focusing on right now is getting passive income and then buy your dream home. But if it was the other situation, if you didn't have money, I would definitely tell you to do the house hack, because you only need 3.5% down. When you're buying an investment property, typically you need about 25% down. So Kumar, great question. I think you're on the right track. So either a house hack, where you're buying a triplex or fourplex, you're living in one unit at least for a year, then you move out and then go buy the primary, or you buy a investment property, just knowing that conventional underwriting is only going to use 75% of the gross rents from that investment property. Great question, and appreciate you.
Hi, this is Beau Eckstein, host of the Investor Financing Podcast. Are you a real estate investor with properties and you're trying to figure out how to refinance or grow your existing real estate business? Need some clarity and a game plan for moving forward? I'm offering a free strategy call where we dive deep on your real estate investing goals. I'll help you come up with a strategic finance plan that will help you get to where you want to go. Whether you've got a portfolio of 30 properties or you're starting out with your first property, I have a framework that has helped many investors grow. If you're interested, book a call below in the Calendly link.
Hey guys, Beau Eckstein here. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. We talk all things financing. I've been in the lending industry for over 20 years, and I'm happy to answer your questions and provide great content.